Maggie. Say hello, baby. Say hello. Hey guys, it's me and baby Maggie. And this is our first little YouTube video. I really do hope you enjoy, like, subscribe, whatever. I'm about to tell you the story of how I told my dad I was pregnant. To start this off, I knew I was pregnant. Like, it was pretty obvious. Like, I was throwing up. I didn't have my period. I just didn't feel right. Like what other clue do you need? Like I just didn't know how to tell my dad. Like, it was just something hard. Like, how do I just tell him, that, I'm pregnant? Like, I just couldn't. Like, I thought it would just be easier to tell someone that's been through the same thing that I'm going through at the moment. So his girlfriend, she was a teen mom. She had her daughter when she was about my age, and I just thought maybe if I told her, it would be so much easier to come out to him. I met up with her and we went to go eat, and like, she noticed I was off. She noticed like something was wrong. Like, I'm a very like happy person. Like, I'm always like, yay, woohoo. Like, I'm just always like smiling. So I was just like in a bad stage. Like, nobody knew I was pregnant. I was hiding that in me for so long, and I don't know, I was just sad about it. So yeah, I met up with her. Well, since she noticed like something was off, she was like, are you okay? And I just started crying. Like, I started crying because I didn't know how to tell her. I didn't know like what words to use. I don't think I was ready to tell people yet. She was just, are you okay? Are you okay, baby? And so she was just like, is it because you and your boyfriend broke up? And like, I didn't tell her we broke up. So for me, it was like, that's part of it. It was like, yeah, it's because of that, right? And like, I didn't know how to tell her, like, no, it's because I'm pregnant, like. And so she like cheered me up or whatever. And so then we went home, and she told my dad. She was like, she's over here crying over a boy, and you just like, you're not paying attention to her. So my dad came up to me. He was like, I don't know why you crying over a little boy. Like, you're better than that. Can you calm down? Stop. So he was just like, I don't know why you crying over a little boy. Like, it's no big deal. Like, you're better than that. And I was like, yeah, I know I'm stupid. Like, yeah, like, I'm over it. Because I didn't really want to talk about that. Because, like, that wasn't, like, really the reason why I was crying. So I was just like, yeah, I'm over it. I was just sad for a little bit. I'm okay. So then he was just like, well, are you hungry? And I was like, yeah. So we went to go get some chicken, because your girl loves chicken. So, why are you laughing? You like chicken too? You like chicken too? You do, right? Not yet. On our way to go get the chicken, I was like, you know what? I just have to tell him. Like, he knows that I'm not okay. So today's like the perfect day. I have to tell him today. So like, as I said before, I didn't know what words to use. I didn't know what to tell him. Like, I just felt like ashamed. Like, I don't know. Like, it was just hard for me, to be honest. Like, on the way to the chicken place, like, I was trying to tell him, but I couldn't. Like, the words couldn't come out. Like, I just started crying in the car, and he didn't notice because like the music was up. Like, he was focusing on his driving. And so we got to the chicken place. He was taking his order. I was just in the little bench crying. Like, 'cause I can't believe I did that. Like, like, he trusts me. He gives me like all this trust. Like, he's a good father, and like, for me to just like go and get pregnant, like, felt terrible. So he came back from ordering his chicken, and I just like wiped my tears off, like, okay, what? And then he sat down, and I thought to myself, you know what, let's have a good time. Like, I was just thinking to myself, let's just make this dinner great, because after this, he's not gonna look at me like his little girl anymore. I'm not gonna be his little baby. Like, he's not gonna look at me the same ever again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I enjoyed this time with him. Like, we had a great time. We talked, we laughed, whatever. It was time to go. So we were in the car, and he told me, is that the only thing you told her? And I just started crying. And I was like, I didn't tell her. And he was just like, you didn't tell her what? But like, it was just so hard to just spit it out and tell him. What's wrong, baby? I was crying so hard. Like, I couldn't even breathe. Like, I'm telling you, like, he's just like, what is wrong? Like, tell me already, Like, he was starting to get worried. And I was like, I think I'm pregnant. He stops the car. and I'm in tears, and he just looks at me and he gives me like a big ass hug. I wasn't expecting him to give me like a big ass, oh my god, no. Like I just didn't expect him to like hug me. I didn't expect him to react that. I was expecting the worst. And for him to just like hug me and just hold me and be like, everything's gonna be okay, like you're my daughter, I love you, I'm gonna support you in anything. like that was like the best thing he could have done, in my opinion. So then he started driving, and then he was like, we're going to your boyfriend's house right now. And I was just like, oh, hold up, like, espérate, like, he doesn't know. It was 2 in the morning, like, I didn't want to like show up to his house, wake up everybody and cause this huge scene. So I was just like, espérate, just like, you know what, okay, but we're gonna talk to him another day. I was like, okay. But he stopped at a pharmacy, and like I didn't really think much of it. Like I was just thinking like, okay, he's gonna go get something. Then he comes back and he gives me a bag, and I look at it and it's like 2 pregnancy tests. I was not ready to take those tests. Like it just seemed like so close to like knowing the truth. Like, am I really pregnant, or am I just like, I don't know, sick? So we went to his tattoo shop and we started watching a movie. Started watching Jungle Book, and he just started talking about that I used to love this movie when I was little, and that he used to watch this with me all the time. And he was just bringing up memories that I honestly, like, I didn't even know about, because like I was too little to remember. Just talking about me being little. He was talking about my mom and him, like, you know, like these nice memories. You could just tell he was just bringing those up because he was remembering me little, and you know, I'm not little anymore. I just felt like I messed up badly, and you know, should have done better. But you know, so since I drank a lot of Coke, you know, we went to go eat chicken, I had to go to the restroom. So I was like, I'm gonna go to the restroom. He's just like, take one. And I was like, right now? Like, I don't. Okay. So I grabbed one, and what are you looking at? What? She's so cute. And stop looking at me, I'm talking. I go in the restroom with the pregnancy test. I took the pregnancy and it came out 1 line and like 1 barely line. And so like it came out like inconclusive, like it wasn't like 2 straight lines. It was like 1 and then like a barely line there. And then I didn't take the other one because like I didn't have to pee anymore, you know. I get back and then he's like, so sit down, we're gonna talk about this. I was like, I am not ready to talk about this. And then he started screaming at me. Like, then came the real stuff. He was all like, I don't know why you were out there not using protection. No, you know what, I don't know why you were doing it, like, in general. Like, you're a teenager, I don't know why you're trying to act grown. Why are you laughing? I'm over here talking about my dad getting mad at me and you're laughing. And like I couldn't say anything because like, what can I say back? Like, there was nothing I could say to justify that I went over there and I got pregnant, you know, at 15. If you're not pregnant, let's just hope you're not. Like, I hope you learned your lesson. But if you are, you know, we're gonna take care of this. I'm gonna help you out in everything. You know, I love you. You know, I support you. And I'm gonna be there regardless. And I was like, okay. So he was like, tomorrow we're gonna go to the doctor. So we got to the doctor. And there's pregnant women, there's pregnant teenagers, just like pregnant people everywhere, like just pregnant. So yeah, the doctor was like hello, like what's up, like what do you need? And my dad was like, we just wanted to confirm if she's pregnant or not. And then he was like, okay, well go lay down. So I lay down on the little mattress and he put the little gel on my belly. And then he put the little ultrasound thing on my belly. And on the little screen, there was Maggie. A fully developed baby. It wasn't no little bean. It was a baby with a head, arms, legs. Like, but you know what? That's not where it hit me. That's not where it hit me. They turned the little volume up. I got to hear the little heartbeat. God, like, when I heard that heartbeat, I felt something like, I don't know what that was, but I felt something in my heart. Like, I was smiling. Like, when that little heartbeat came up, I started to smile. That was my baby. That was mine. I felt something in my chest that I've never felt before. Oh God, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. Like, you know, I just felt like that's my baby. That is mine. And like, at that moment, I knew I loved her. I knew I was gonna have her. I knew I wanted her in my life. And I didn't want to look at my dad, but I glanced over at him and he was just crying. Like, just crying bad. It was like a sad time for him. Like, of course nobody wants to see their little girl, like, become a teen mom. Like, nobody just wants to go through that. Like, I'm sorry for my dad. I know I made him go through a lot. I do think things happen for a reason. And I think Maggie came into my life for a reason. And, my God, Maggie, are you crying? So Maggie is back in the video again. And so, yeah, like, I just really do think she came into my life for a reason. And Dad, like, you gotta admit, like, you love this girl. Like she's adorable. Then we met up with Carla, his girlfriend, you know. He was like, are you gonna tell her? And then I was like, yeah. And then she was like, tell me what? Maggie, don't bite me. She's always like biting me all the time. So yeah, she was like, tell me what? And I hand her over the little ultrasound. She just looks at us and she was like, you? Like, you know? And like, we're just like, I'm pregnant. And she just hugged me and she's like, congratulations. Oh, and by the way, like, Carla, she at the time she was pregnant. Shut up. She was pregnant with my baby brother. Like, at the end, everything turned out well. Like, you know, me and my baby are like so close. Like, I just love this little girl so much. Like, I thank God every single day to giving me like this little blessing. Like, she truly is a blessing. Like, my life just is so much better now that she's here with me. Like, she came into my life and she made it so much better. Like, during the way, like, there was a lot of things that went crazy, you know, with having her, but I'm glad I have this girl. Like, look at this little girl. Look at her. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my God, don't we look alike? Like, no, like, for reals, don't we look alike? That's my twin. No, she's too cute to be my twin. So yeah, that's how I told my dad that I was pregnant with this little girl. And I really hope you enjoyed the video. You know, like, comment what else you want me to talk about. And like, I guess subscribe, you know, para que mires más. Say bye, Maggie. Bye.